Hello, my name is Trev. I am the Geekologist and welcome to the Geekology channel. Welcome to the vinyl revolution. I have some singles. They cost next to nothing. Forget that price, it wasn't that price. They're about £1.25 if that. Maybe you could call them free. I got them from Phoenix Sounds, my local record store in Newton Abbot. And we're going to put them through their paces today. And I'm going to show you how I get the very best from them. No compromises on the Geekology channel when it comes to vinyl. You need to put an awful lot of effort in to your second-hand vinyl to get the maximum enjoyment from them. First of all, let's open the package up. A live unbagging right in front of you. What have we got here? Duran Duran with a middle missing, Careless Memories. Broken English, Running Out, can't remember that one. Michael Jackson, I Just Can't Stop Loving You. An Elton John one. Philadelphia Freedom, the Elton John Band. Go West, Don't Look Down. Love Train. Is that by the OJs? Holly Johnson. Gordon Giltrap, So Well. It Bites, Calling All the Heroes. Godly and Cream Under Your Thumb. Till I Can't Take Love No More, Eddie Grant. And Jackie Graham's Step Right Up. That's quite a collection, isn't it? Can you take a look at the dust on it? Hopefully you've all got a look at that. This is what I'm going to use to get the best from it. The cleaning will be done in several different stages. There'll be a pre-clean, there'll be an ultrasonic clean, and then what the record is actually going to be played on will have a huge bearing on the results of the clean. And what I've done is I've got two record players. I've got a Lynn Sondek LP12, which won't be what this single is used for. That one's got a moving coil cartridge on it. And beside it, we've got the Rega RP6, which is a more modern style record deck without the suspension. And that one also has a £600 moving coil cartridge. That will be using a external power supply, and that will be using an external phono preamp, the Phono Mark IV by Rega and the TTPSU by Rega. The recording device that we're using, which is under my shelf unit at the bottom, is the Behringer Xenix X1622. It's a 24-track analog to digital recorder, and it's using professional plugs into 2-pin phono plugs. That is then fed into my PC via USB, and Audacity will be the recording device. Even then, we have to make sure that we don't put any extra noise in it. Mixer volume has to be perfect, and the input volume on Audacity and software has to be aligned with the phono preamp that I use. As you can imagine, this is not exactly a 5-minute process. but it takes as long as it takes, and once we're there, we will reap the rewards of our clean. First of all, let me show you what it sounds like in an unclean fashion. I don't like doing this, but it's the only way to show you what the results before and after will sound like. I'll put it on, warts and all. We have 2 turntables and 1 set of jacks coming out of the mixer. So all I have to do is take out of 1 preamp and put into another preamp. So this is the Rega Phono Mark IV preamp, which is slightly better than the Fozzy Audio one I've got above it, which is a tube phono preamp. We'll switch it on to sound. Sounds up reasonably well. So already you can hear it sound pretty clean anyway. You heard that click there. Let's hope we can get rid of that, but some clicks are deeper than others. Let's switch this off for a second. I'll get my bag of tricks out and we'll start working on this. This will all make sense once you see what I'm doing. Obviously now I've got to take all the stuff out. The sellotape is for fixing any album covers, as is the Pritt stick, as is the double-sided tape, as is the glue for the stuff that stubbornly refuses to stay down for my more ancient albums. This will be used later for the stylus clean. This will be used now for the pre-clean. This again will be used for the stylus. This is also very handy for cleaning off dust. Again, this alcohol solution is used for the cleaning of the record once it's on the platter. I don't really use this very much anymore. That's more for my cassettes, but that's got a little drop of alcohol cleaning solution in it. This is for cleaning the stylus. This is to see what you're doing when you're cleaning the stylus. This is also to see what you're doing when you're cleaning the stylus. And this is yet more stylus cleaning utensils for stubborn dust that refuse to get removed by any other method. The manual method works. These are some cloths that I'm going to use. And this is the bath that everything will sit in as I'm cleaning the records. And as you can see, that's meticulously clean and it needs to be kept relatively clean. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is to try and get rid of any dust. So I've got a rather expensive apple cleaning cloth here. And I'm getting rid of as much as I can. Can you hear that noise? That's static, and the solution that I'm using is going to be anti-static, so as I'm cleaning dust off I can hear that it's going back onto the surface. So whilst I've probably got some off, I haven't got much off. The next thing I'm going to do is, this is just distilled water. This is from upstairs from our dehumidifier, and that's just been filtered out into this. So we're going to liberally coat this surface with some distilled water, and using our shaving brush we're going to work our way round, clockwise, counterclockwise, up and down, left and right. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the next one. Innocence, eh? That's one record ready to go on to the spindle that will be used to ultrasonically clean. The ultrasonic cleaning is the next process. I use my own made up solution for that, which in my opinion is much more effective than the shop bought ones, and is, I don't know, a tenth of the price if not less. It costs absolute pennies to clean. That's one done, and we've got to put 5 on each time. But again, this process isn't particularly lengthy. It doesn't matter about getting the middle bit wet. They all tend to dry off very well. Leave that up there so you can see what I'm doing. And each one has a spacer in between. As you can see, I've decided, because of the amount of dust and the amount of static on that first record, that I'm not even going to bother with a cloth to start with. I'm just going to go straight on with the water. I mean, if even half of these come out okay, it's going to be a bargain, isn't it? Don't have to get rid of every drop of water off of the records. It all goes into the solution, and obviously it dilutes it down very slightly, but it is distilled water, which is a major part of the cleaning solution that I've got. Obviously you can see the records are relatively clean because what's in the bath is still clean water. That completes our 5. Now, because I've pre-cleaned them to that extent, and they're relatively clean records anyway, here is the solution. It's getting rather, well, it's getting a little bit murky in there, but it'll need cleaning out soon enough. And can you see the level there? The level is not great. It needs more cleaning solution in it. And here's some I've prepared earlier. That's what it will look like in its native form. It's not a closely guarded secret, the cleaning solution. This is mostly distilled water, part alcohol, and part rinse aid, of all things. And that's bringing it up to a decent level there, I think. What we're looking to do is get it to the level where it's cleaning the whole playing surface. So we need just a little slight touch more. So we'll take some out of here. That's pretty much as high as we dare go there. That'll do fine. Now, this ultrasonic record cleaning machine consists of a normal ultrasonic cleaning machine and a record adapter. That's all this thing is. So this is entirely separate. And you'll see it going around there on its own. And we've got two controls down the bottom here. The ultrasonic cleaner. We have a temperature control. I'll press that at the bottom and it starts bringing the temperature up. It starts at 18 degrees. I want it at 25. I think that's where I get my optimal results. I'm only going to do a 5-minute clean. Okay, the process is finished. You'll see that it's gone up to a 30-degree wash in the end. I think anything above that and you are risking warping your records. And it's as simple as taking it out, giving it a good old shake off, back into the bath mix. And now we have to put them on the drying rack. Ollie Johnson, in you go. Broken English, in you go. Elton John, Band, Philadelphia Freedom, Michael Jackson, and the one we're going to be playing, Go West. We're going to leave these for 10 minutes. You don't put a wet record on your turntable. We've left it 10 minutes. It's still got some residual wetness on it. But I think you can agree, apart from this white mark here, we've got an awful lot of dust off of that. Normally one would leave the record for perhaps 24 hours to dry out completely. See if we can just get rid of that little speck of white, because undoubtedly that will cause a little blip. Any interference with the surface of the record you're doing now will destroy that part of what cleaning solution you've put on it. So the anti-static magic part for that proportion won't work quite as well as it should. Let's put it back on the platter of the RP6 and get to grips with what we're going to do with this lot. First of all, we're going to put a little bit of alcohol cleaning solution into the post clean, and we're going to place that round about there, I suppose. I'll do about fine. Switch the power on. Then we're going to start using our other materials to clean the most important part, which is the part that makes contact with the surface of the record. And for that we may need a variety of different utensils. We're going to need the Color Coral cleaning fluid. We're going to need lots of illumination. You see, this is a powerful, ever-ready battery operated device that can get right up close to the stylus. I'm going to take out a blob of Color Coral. This is designed for cleaning out dust, but it's really effective for a stylus, and it's can be put right in, the stylus can fit right inside it, and then hopefully that stylus is clean of any contaminants other than the contaminants which the colour coral was placed on it, which is why you need a second process, which is the dust buster. What is it? The Vinyl Passion Dust Buster. And this needs to be kept meticulously clean as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of the colour coral on that. Do you want to put the lights on for me, please? That looks reasonably clean to me. That surface is fairly clean of any dust. And you can actually, with this amount of light, to just check that there is nothing whatsoever on the bottom of the stylus, and I'm fairly sure that that's as clean as it can be. The record is clean. We've got a top turntable, we've got a professional mixer. Let's see what it sounds like now. that, my friends, is how I get the most from my vinyl. It takes a lot of work, but it's worth it. For the love, an extra mile or two is always worth it. Until the next time, have fun.